Welcome back to STL TV Live. I'm Sarah Bernard, and joining me in the studio now are Jen Ivanovich and Marcia Flowers and Pink Zoe. I can't miss her. Jen is a cancer genetic counselor from Washington University School of Medicine, and Marcia is a cancer survivor. And we welcome both of you to the show, and all of you, Zoe included. Zoe, pay attention. That's right. So, young adults who are diagnosed with cancer need special attention, or attention in a different way. So tell us a little bit about that.
Well, a lot of young adults are faced with a very aggressive type of tumor. If you look at the survival rates among people who've been diagnosed with cancer, young adults, and what I mean by young adults, generally defined as people who are diagnosed about 18 to 40 years of age, that their survival rates are much lower than children and older adults. So we first need to direct more research into understanding why are those differences, what makes those differences exist. And then from a everyday practical standpoint, the support and education, we meet with a lot of young adults and a lot of young women with breast cancer, and they'll often say, you know, I went to a group, I wanted support, but everyone there was much older than I was. So we need to look not only at today in supporting young adults, but looking towards the future and finding better treatment for them.
And Marcia, you were one of those young
I was
cancer.
Under 40, and I did exactly what Jen just described. I went to a support group thinking that was a good thing to do and a good approach as I started through my treatments to help understand what my options were. And sure enough, the group I attended was wonderful, but the ladies in the room just were in a different part of their life. They were in retirement, they were talking about Medicare, they were talking just Social Security and those kind of things. And at that time, I was in my career, I was busy with you know, just my family and my home, and I just really needed a different approach. I needed to help understand what kind of resources were out there in the community and in the medical community as well for someone my age.
And you were diagnosed with breast cancer.
I was.
What age?
At 39.
39. Okay, so that must have been really a scary, difficult transitional time in your life.
Yes.
So, and you're now a survivor.
I am. So I'm at the 7-year mark, so I'm doing very well and moving forward and entering all sorts of new different areas with my survivorship.
Yeah, and Zoe obviously is a part of the survivorship.
She actually is. My family got Zoe for me during my 3rd chemotherapy treatment, and so she was just a puppy, and so less than a pound herself when I first got her, and she was definitely there to keep me busy, and my attention to her and making sure I was taking care of her helped me stay focused in a different direction and not worry so much about what I was going through in terms of my own treatment.
Yeah, I'm sure many, many people have wonderful pet stories helping them get through their healing in many different illnesses and ways. And is Zoe always pink?
No. Zoe is pink this time of year to help celebrate Spot. So about 5 years ago, Zoe and I attended our first Celebrate Spot, and on a whim, we dyed her pink, and it took, and people were so excited to see her that first year, and so every year since, she's been pink.
So is she the only pink dog at Celebrate Spot?
Not now. She was that first year, but years since, definitely lots of other people that bring their dogs for the walk, they definitely dress them up and put them in silly tutus and different colors. It's been really fun to see the progress.
Zoe is a trendsetter at Celebrate Spot, and we have pictures right now on our screen of Celebrate Spot, which is coming up this Sunday. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay, and where is it, and how can people get involved?
We meet at the Upper Muni parking lot in Forest Park. Registration and check-in will start at 8 o'clock. So if you haven't registered online before Sunday, you can register the day of the event.
Okay.
The dog walk starts at 9 o'clock. And then about 10:30, we're going to have a lot of contests and games and activities. It's just a really fun time.
Great. So it's a way for the whole family to get involved, and there's all these other Celebrate events we're going to talk about in a few minutes. But Celebrate Spot is coming up this Sunday, and it's a great. It's hopefully going to be. It's supposed to be great weather, I think. Get out this Sunday at Forest Park. So. Don't leave, because we've got much more to talk to you all about, and you all don't leave either. Stick around. We're going to talk more with these ladies about the other Celebrate events coming up. Remember, STL TV is on all the major social networks, and you can connect with us on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. And even if you're out of town, you can watch all of our great programming streaming live on stltv.net. We will be right back.